Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to take a triple measurement on your WITHINGS BPM Core. What a triple measurement is it measures your blood pressure 3 times, which can give you a better result. And it does that by default in an interval of 60 seconds. Sometimes it might be a bit more if you change it in the settings. By the way, there's a video on it, how to change the interval. And I'm going to show you how to take the triple measurement. So first, of course, you need to put the device on. To put it on, first, of course, open it. Get your arm ready, so it needs to be close to the skin. Going to get my arm ready and I'm gonna put it on. So let's detach the Velcro. Now let's remember the button has to go up, so that's a really nice thing to do. It's gonna make everything easier. And now it is also important that this stethoscope can be held against your rib cage. It is important for the ECG, and that the tube is on the outer arm, right? The stethoscope should be on your heart level, so when you hold it against your rib cage, then it is indeed on your heart level. That is important. I'm gonna actually lower it a little bit. Okay, I think it's fine. Of course, for the ECG, we're not gonna hold the arm on the table, but for blood pressure, we will. So let's just attach it. Now, this part can go behind your back. It's not important. Now, first, I'm gonna turn the device on. It's already on, but I'm gonna turn it off maybe and show you how to turn it on. So you need to click on it. Now you can see it turns on, right? And now there's ECG, but we need to slide. There's start X3 and start. We want the start X3 because this is what the video is about. And now click on the button right here and it's gonna start. Remember, you shouldn't move and you shouldn't talk during the measurement, and you should it helps to have your forearm on a table like that. So I'm gonna click on the button and stop talking and stop moving. Okay, has finished the first time. Now you can see it shows 2 out of 3 and there's a countdown, so it's gonna wait a minute and then start it. You shouldn't also speak during these breaks, but I'm speaking because I want to tell you that if I were to take a real test, I wouldn't be speaking and I wouldn't be moving. But now let's wait for it. I'm gonna get back to you when the countdown is near end. Okay, the countdown is coming to an end and started, right? Okay, now it's done and I'm gonna do the third time in a moment when the countdown goes to an end. Right, so I'm just gonna go back to you after the third test. Now the ECG, so I need to hold it against my rib cage and then start touching this tube. But it actually stopped because I think I waited for too long, and that's why it stopped. So I'm gonna show you the ECG in a moment. Now let's assign the user. You can see I can slide between by sliding here, and it slides between my user and a guest, or if you have more users then you can also assign them. So let's do that. Let's assign it, and now I'm gonna do the ECG separately because it just stopped. It didn't really want to wait for me. But I just wanted to explain you how to do the ECG, because for ECG you need to align your hand differently. So your arm, the stethoscope needs to go against your rib cage and it needs to touch your rib cage. It can be through a t-shirt, don't worry, but it just needs to be touching that part, like your rib cage on the heart level, right? Your palm should be laid on your opposite thigh. So if you have your sensor on the left arm, like me, then your left palm should be touching the right thigh. And let's do it. Then when you start it, you should start touching, like holding the metal tube, because it's an electrocardiogram, so cardiograph, so it has to just be like that. So I'm gonna click on the button here to turn the device on. Then let's slide to ECG because it didn't really want my ECG. Okay, I'm gonna click on the button. Now it's gonna do a quick blood pressure, but I don't think it sends the results later. That's what I've noticed. Okay, let's start. Yeah. So I'm holding it against my rib cage and I'm now touching the metal tube. Of course, I shouldn't speak during that. There's on the display there is a countdown, as you can see. Maybe there's this countdown which goes through the whole thing, and then it shows me everything. So yeah, let's wait until that. Of course, I should hold it on my thigh, like the opposite palm on the opposite thigh. Yeah, now it has come to an end. It's gonna tell me ECG, then tell me whether it's normal. It is normal, that's great. And now I can assign it to the user. So I'm gonna assign it to myself, then approve it with the button. And now let's refresh the app. Let's see everything. I'm gonna take the device off already. Let's see if it's been sent. Not yet. Okay, now we have it. There's the ECG and the heart sounds have been updated. So let's see. We have the ECG, of course. I can play it. I can do whatever. Slide across that. I could go to blood pressure and also see the results that I have. Today I've taken 4 measurements, so that's a little crazy. Yeah, but this is my most recent measurement. The ×3 measurement, of course. The heart rate, the systolic, diastolic, everything, and then we have we have basically everything here. So I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.